The draft resolution condemning Israeli deadly attacks across the Palestinian territories and calling for an immediate end to the atrocities committed by Israel on Palestinian people, calling for to abide by and uphold human rights in Palestine, and also to recognize and accept all the lands that Israel has snatched from the Palestinian people as the state of Palestine. This draft resolution has been submitted to the Parliament for its deliberations on condemning Israel's deadly attack across the Palestinian territory, to call to stop the atrocities immediately, to condemn Israel's inhuman treatment of the Palestinian people, and to ensure the human rights in the occupied Palestine. Call to free the lands that Israel has snatched from the Palestinian people, and call in the international community to recognize an independent state of Palestine. In recognition that more than 75 years have been passed since Israel started evicting Palestinians from their home and robbing them from their homes and lands, resulting in conflict between both Israel and Palestine, leading to the continued killing of Palestinians, the bombing of residential homes and other parts of Palestine without warning, depriving the Palestinians of their basic needs, keeping them blockaded as giant prison, systematically destroying Palestinian land is in clear violation of international convention and laws. Recognizing that Israel's current attack against Palestinians are seen as a heinous crime against humanity, an attempt to ethnically cleanse the Palestinian Muslims with total disregard to the Palestinian children, the elderly, and the sick. Up to date, more than 4,137 innocent people have been killed in Palestine in Israel bombardments, including more than 2,137 children and 2,000 more women, and more than 13,162 Palestinians are reported to have been wounded in Israel terrorist attacks. It is also reported that more than thousands of business and more than 14,200 homes have been destroyed, and another 133,370 housing units have been destroyed beyond repair. It is seen as a heinous crime and genocide committed by Israel to wipe out Palestinian people. While the international media has pointed out that Israel now using some weapons banned by international treaties and laws in its ongoing attacks on the oppressed Palestinian people, Majlis consider it prudent to raise its voice at all relevant UN agencies to stop dangerous act of Israel aggression. Israel has imposed restrictions on Palestinians in Gaza as a deadly offensive against the Palestinian people, prevent them from accessing water, electricity, sanitation, and healthcare, preventing food from entering Gaza, closing all checkpoints and gates around Gaza. The denial of basic services is a heinous crime against humanity, and that Israel has violated the fundamental human rights of Palestinian children, women, and the sick. The Majlis legislature considers it necessary to pass resolution calling on all member states of the UN to work together to ensure the basic services are delivered to the Palestinians and restore the human rights that have been snatched away from the Palestinian people. As a result of this genocide being ongoing in Palestine by the Israeli government, there has been an increase in Middle East and the Muslim countries, a new anti-Israel sentiment that is causing harm to the Israeli citizens. The government of Majlis must take all necessary measures to prepare for any eventuality that threatens Israel in the Majlis, and to protest against Israel's inhuman treatment against the oppressed people of Palestine, immediately impose a ban on the entry of the Israel into the Maldives. The immediate suspension of all relations, if any, between Israel and the Maldives, also to maintain the steps until viable peace restored in the Middle East with the state of Palestine. The Maldives has always believed that an independent state of the Palestine should be created within 1967 Palestinian border and East Jerusalem as the capital of the state of Palestine. Israel attempts to control Palestinian lands and the current atrocities carried out against the Palestinian people and the repetition of the atrocities against the Palestinian people are in total violation of human dignity, and human rights are violation of international conventions and laws. It is obliged that calling for an immediate end to the conflict is a contribution to stop Israel aggressions. It is also prudent to call on the international community and the member of the United Nations Security Council to hold Israel accountable for its violation of the human rights of Palestinian people by Israel in clear violation of Security Council resolutions, as well as the use of weapons prohibited by international treaties and laws. The people of Majlis have always been the brotherly people of Palestine and have always stood by the people of Palestine in difficult times. It is important that people of Majlis also stand with the people of Palestine in this difficult time to show solidarity with the countries and organizations working for the right of Palestinians, for their freedom and human rights, occupation and annexation of the Palestinian land. This draft resolution is submitted according with the 167 of the Parliament to convey the international Article 167 of the Parliament to convey to the international community how the Maldives Parliament views this issue, including call for an end to Israeli airstrikes against Palestinians and its attempt to forcibly take control of Palestinian lands, condemning the atrocities committed on the Palestinian people and ensuring human rights for the Palestinian people. Shukriya.